Okay, y'all. This is Mary Sue. She is a Deva Invictus. Um, she's an NPC. As you can see here, Mary Sue, NPC. The Chronicle is Austin After Midnight, and there is our initials, AAM. Her mask is a masochist. I'll get into that a little bit later. Her dirge is love for her sire. Again, I'll get into that a little bit later. Her concept is she is the Olympia barkeep. That means that she is the main runner of the Invictus nightclub Olympia. And again, like I said, her clan is Deva. She's of the Invictus. So here we go. Here's the nitty-gritty of building a character. We have 35 experience points down here in the bottom right-hand corner to spend. I also have filled out her aspirations to find her sire, ferment exceptional blood wine, and to find pain to the breaking point. And then her touchstone is her sire's ring. So, she is a Deva, and their main focus, if you'll come to the Requiem page, or the Requiem book, is found on... There it is. Deva, dexterity or manipulation. So, step 1 concept, already got it. Come up with 3 aspirations. Already done that. Step 2 attributes. Oh, it's 5, 4, 3. Oh, that's where I got it confused. I knew that looked a little weird. Okay, I knew that looked a little stacked. 5, 4, 3. So let's go ahead and cancel out all of the things that I just did for her in this little section. No. There we go. Yeah, it's a little bit weird trying to click on to unclick dots. There we go. Alright, so we get 1 free dot in manipulation. I'm going to put, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that's good right there. Now, after that, we then go to the attributes. Boom. Now we do skills. They receive 11, 7, and 4 dots distributed however you want them. So, since she is a more social creature, we come down here, and I'm going to give her 11 in here. And see, this is where it gets really interesting, because you have to figure out what she's going to be good at, or I have to figure out what she's going to be good at in these, which most of the physical stuff deals largely in, again, doing physical things. Combat especially. So, here's what we're going to be doing. 11, 7, 4. Social 11, mental 7, physical 4. Again, 2 points per getting a 5. I'm going to give her 4 points in empathy. Two points in persuasion. 3 points in socialize. There is 9 right there total. 2 more. Expression. She's not supposed to be the intimidating kind. She's supposed to be the beautiful, somewhat victimized monster. As we get along, as we get into the game, Mary Sue will be kind of a regular NPC if you go, especially if you go to the Olympia. Okay. All right. So now we're up here. We have 7 points to spend here. That's where I got the 7 from. She is, more than anything, believe it or not, she is an academic. 2, 3, 4. And so kind of each of what this means is, once you get a 1 dot in academics, you have like a high school degree or high school diploma. Second, you have a bachelor's. By the time you're like at a 5th dot in academics, you have enough knowledge to kind of basically have all the knowledge you can in a certain subject, or have a doctorate, you know. So she's kind of between master's and doctorate. I'm going to give her a specialty in academics here soon, but I'm going to fill out the rest of the skills first. Okay. Hang on, my phone's ringing. Never mind, it's spam. Lol. Alright. Now then, the other one that we're going to be giving her is she's going to have 2 dots in computer. Actually, no, let's not do it that way. She's going to have 2 dots in crafts and 1 dot in computer. She can turn a computer on and operate it, but beyond that, not much. Alright, so here we have 4. She has 1 dot in survival, 1 dot in drive, 1 dot in firearms, and 1 dot in stealth. Alright. So after we have done that, skills. Skill specialty. Choose 3 skill specialties. So, academics, world history, and then crafts. Oh wait, no, it's empathy down here. These next 2 are okay. So we have empathy. She is first and foremost she's kind of sympathetic. She's kind of a counselor in a way. She'll allow you to talk to her and everything like that. It doesn't matter what covenant you're with or anything. And, you know, she feeds off of things like that. She feeds off of that kind of interaction. Now then, her socialize is barkeeping. Anything pertaining to keeping up the bar or a bar, she can go and find out about. Alright, so there's that. Next, we have add kindred traits. Choose a clan, covenant, dirge, mask, touchstone, blood potency, and disciplines. I've already done all but the last 2. Her blood potency at the moment is a 1. I haven't spent merits yet, so we're going to do that once we get done with the disciplines. So she is a Deva, and they have several disciplines. Alright, so after we figure out the disciplines, select 10 dots of merits. Oh, there they are. Okay, there's the disciplines right here. Clan. Choose them here. Then here's the right here under clan. Here's what it says about the disciplines. So we have celerity, impossible, speed, majesty, the power to command trust and adoration, and then vigor, inhuman strength. Alright, so I need 10 merit points. 10 dots worth of merits for her. Now, since she is a bar owner, she has resources, and those resources are worth 2. Which, if I remember correctly, that's roughly resources. Basically, it's your monthly income, and since the Invictus and also other kindred and humans fund the Olympia, she gains about $10,000 a month. Imagine this is kind of like a advancing scale, resources wise there. She also has, because of that, I have to take safe place, which is a 1 dot. She has haven of a 1 dot, which is that. Now, importantly to note, because she is a Deva, and Devas feed very dangerously in a way. Every time a Deva feeds, they have to make a humanity check or become bonded to their prey. And that is actually how she was created. Her sire does not know she exists. But one of the things that happened to her was he left his ring as a payment to her. It's a very valuable ring that she could easily go off and sell and make money on. But what he didn't realize was that he accidentally killed her because she was anemic, and he didn't know that she would later die from being embraced by or being bitten by him. And she is what's known as a revenant vampire. Or not a revenant. What's the word I'm looking for here? Posthumous vampire. Not many people know that she is a posthumous vampire. But because she is Deva, she should have a herd. And there are points there for her herd. Because she has to be constantly changing them out or draining people constantly, which if you just start killing people, doesn't matter what you are, if you just start killing everybody, you're going to start taking humanity hits because you're just draining people instead of, you're giving into your beast more than to your humanity. Now, I have spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points on her. Wait a minute. 2, 3, 4, no, 5. Because I wanted to spend the last 5 to get her blood potency up to 2. Alright, yes, I meant to do that. I meant to actually zoom in on that. Now that we have done that, step 7, advantages. Willpower is equal to resolve plus composure. So, currently, resolve composure is at 5 total. 1, okay, there's 5. Alright. Size, okay, humanity is 7, which I've already marked. Size is 5. Health is size plus stamina plus resilience, if applicable. So size is 5. Bam. Okay. Health was what? Size plus stamina plus resistance. So, or resilience. She doesn't have resilience, but she does have size and stamina. She has a 7 so far in health. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, that one. 7. Speed is size plus strength plus dexterity plus vigor. So, size, 5. She has a strength of 2 and a dexterity of 2. So that is a total of 9. See? Strength 2, dex 2. And her size is 5. So speed is 9. Her defense is the lower of dexterity and wits plus athletics. So, lowest of dexterity and wits, both are 2, and she doesn't have athletics. So, her defense is 2. She doesn't have any armor on at the moment. Initiative modifier is dexterity plus composure. Now, this was initially going to be pretty big, and it will be eventually too. At the moment, right now, her initiative is a 4. Boom. Okay. Where are we now? We're just now done with step 7 advantage. So, experienced kindred. Mover and shaker is where you guys are. 35 points. Right there. We've already determined all of that. Choose a covenant. She is the Invictus, which safeguards the masquerade with hierarchy and tradition. I've done that. I've already bought her blood potency. Now we go in and we add in her experience points. So, 35 experience points. I am going to go in and I'm going to look at her disciplines and give them to her and distribute them as I would like. And these are 3 points per dot. So, 1, 2, that's 6. She's down to 29. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 2, 4. So that's another 12 points. Taken down. She is now at 17. Experience points. And 1 dot of vigor. She is at 14. Now, if you'll note, if you'll remember, speed is affected by vigor. That goes up 1 point now. Okay, she has 14 points left to spend. So what I'm going to do for her now is I'm actually going to be buying 3 of these. There's 4 points, so she has 10 points left. Another one of those. And she has... Okay, so she had 14, 10, 6. She has 2 points left to spend. Merit, 1 experience per dot. Going to upgrade her haven and her herd. Boom. And now she has no experience points. Okay, so let's go make sure that everything is marked as it should be. Presence, manipulation, composure all got boosted. So anything based off of presence or composure that goes on the character sheet. Willpower is resolve plus composure. Anything else? Initiative modifier is dexterity plus composure. So, her initiative mod is now a 6. And what was the other one? Willpower was resolve composure, right? Willpower, yes. Resolve composure. She has resolve of 3 and a composure of 4. Her willpower goes up 2 more. And make sure that that is correct. She should have 7. She does have 7. All right. So, Mary Sue, which you guys can ask if that's her actual name, because I know that that's kind of somewhat of a cliched name, but you can ask her if that's her actual name whenever you meet her. There are free disciplines. 3. 2 dots must be in clan. So, let me make sure that I don't have anything here. Yeah, what I just noticed was down here. Right here. This is how you do your creation stuff. Two dots must be in clan. So I went and bought all of these. So I actually have a good bit more experience to spend. So let's go ahead and do it this way, to where I got all of them back. So 3, 3, 3. Okay. 3, 3. Hang on. I had 2 celerity, 2 vigor, and 4 majesty. So that's 3 times 6 is 18. So I had 18 points to spend. And here is 9, 12, 15, 18. And she is completely done. Official. Oh, or Banes, yes. Banes can be very important. Let me go into that in the book. Because Banes kind of help you flesh out your character to some extent. You normally really only start out with one, and that's the bane of your clan. And as you lose humanity, you pick up more, which is on page 15 by the PDF. Deva. Their clan bane, the wanton curse. You taste the romance in all things, but know so much as blood. Mortals are not just food, they are your obsession, and that fixation grows with every sip. Drink more than once from any mortal, and you risk becoming emotionally dependent on your prey. That is their main bane. So I'm going to note that. Wanton curse. Everyone has their clan's bane. That's the way I would like you guys to mark it, is like this, Wanton Curse, and then Deva. Now, there is a chance that I may take this, I may give you guys an opportunity, if you want, to get some experience for extra Banes, if you want them. In Old World, you had what were known as, like, defects or something like that would get you more experience for more flaws, if you will. So if you want to do that, we can discuss it. But not until we're a bit deeper in the game. Okay. Well, I think we're done here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any trouble with it, just let me know. It's pretty straightforward once you get used to it. In fact, I think that this is easier to do than many other role-playing game characters. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.